Prepare to have your mind blown. A new AI agent has just been unleashed, and it's not just powerful, it's revolutionary. Forget everything you thought you knew about AI capabilities. Because Deep Agent has just unlocked a whole new set of features that take it way beyond anything we've seen before. Until now, AI agents have been impressive, but they always hit a wall. Not anymore. This agent can build complete websites with live backends, publish them instantly, and even connect your custom domain. Imagine that. No more wrestling with code or servers. And it doesn't stop there. It can create full PowerPoint decks with real data, AI-generated images, charts, and perfectly layered slides that you can even edit. Need video? It now handles full video production too. Script, voice, visuals, subtitles, everything, automatically. But here's where it gets truly wild. You can link your own AI models, switch languages on the fly, and even plug it into services like Jira or Google Maps. And the wildest upgrade? It no longer needs pre-built APIs. It can find a new tool online, learn how it works in real time, and use it on the spot. That kind of flexibility simply didn't exist before. But now, Deep Agent handles it like it's second nature. And it's already being put to the test in some pretty incredible ways. One tester asked for a summer camp registration site. Deep Agent fired up a browser, launched its coding workspace, scraped the web for inspiration, scaffolded the pages, linked a database, previewed an early build, and shipped a working site, all inside one interface. The published page had the sign-up form, input validation, a live backend, and even a pay later option, ready in minutes. Another tester went in a totally different direction, telling the agent to create a climate change chatbot called Climate Wise Guide. Deep Agent responded with a quick round of clarifying questions, then built the bot, hosted it at a shareable URL, and offered to bundle it into a standalone website. When the user said yes, the agent generated the React components, spun up the dev server, fired the backend, and deployed the finished site under an Abacus subdomain. The same flow works for custom domains too. Just point your DNS and hit check, and the agent confirms once the CNAME resolves. The versatility is absolutely nuts. There's a video circulating of Deep Agent kicking out a 10-slide PowerPoint on future Mars colonies. The prompt simply asked for a historical overview, a few mission stats, and some speculative habitat mockups. The agent broke the job into subtasks. Fetch NASA data, scrape Scientific American for mission counts, create bar charts, call the built-in image generator for concept art, stitch it all into PPTX and PDF formats, and even threw in gradient backgrounds so the deck doesn't look like a corporate memo from 2003. Video production got the same magic treatment. One creator fed the agent a single sentence and watched Deep Agent handle the whole pipeline. Script generation, 11 Labs voiceover, Flux for images, Hedra for lip sync, subtitles burned in, background music balanced. The final reel popped out with an aspect ratio optimized for Instagram and TikTok. No editing software. Opened, no timelines dragged, just coffee break automation. And because Abacus bundles top models like VO3 for motion and mid-journey style diffusion for stills, the visuals look polished, not like stock footage taped together. Deep Research is another headline feature. A recent walkthrough showed Deep Agent building a Jira dashboard that surfaced every open ticket from the last 3 sprints, classified blockers, and plotted effort versus impact, so teams know what to tackle first. That particular run highlighted the new agent-to-agent communication stack. Deep Agent authenticated with Jira on the fly, talked to an analytics micro-agent for charting, talked to a browser agent to sanity check. The widget then assembled everything into a tidy web page. Each sub-agent remembered how to call the others next time, so the whole workflow is one-click repeatable. And to sweeten the pot, Abacus runs a weekly competition, putting up a $2,500 prize for the best human-AI collaboration each week. People have already submitted resume analyzers that grade structure and keyword density, contract auditors that pull governing law clauses, and a prototype fitness coach that builds personalized workouts and renders a dashboard with progress bars. These projects started as single prompts, then grew through conversational tweaks like, tone should be friendlier, add a renewal clause, or suggest stretching routines, with the agent updating code in real time. Because Deep Agent hosts everything itself, deployment is one click. The generated sites run on a Next.js stack by default, so performance is solid out of the gate. Under the hood, the agent writes JavaScript, React, Tailwind, Prisma, whatever stack fits the job, and exposes the full file tree in a side panel. You can review any file, download the archive, or hand the repo to GitHub. For data storage, it spins up SQLite for quick demos or PostgreSQL if you ask for heavier lifting. Credential management happens behind a secure vault that's wiped unless you choose to persist secrets. Cost control is straightforward. The basic plan covers 3 deep agent tasks per month. The Pro bumps that to roughly 25, and both include unlimited chat LLM queries. If you blow past your task quota, the agent tells you upfront and offers to queue jobs until the counter resets on your billing cycle. And that $10 entry fee is the same across regions. No surprise surcharges if you're logging in from Europe or South America. On the creative front, the AI-generated art pipeline surprised a lot of skeptics. During the Mars Deck demo, the agent blended its own diffusion art with Creative Commons photos fetched from NASA's Image API. It sourced mission logos, typed alt text, cited each asset in the slide notes, and even squeezed file sizes so the export stayed under 5 megabytes. Later, in a fashion advisor site demo, Deep Agent followed a similar routine. Asked a few clarifying questions about target audience, preferred palette, and design vibe, then auto-compiled the CSS, dropped in AI-generated hero images, and positioned a style quiz component that writes its answers to the database. A quick database refresh showed the quiz answers landing perfectly. Speaking of data capture, a Brazilian tutorial had the agent build a travel guide with a built-in contact form. After the form submission, the creator showed the back-end dashboard. Each name, phone, and email record appeared in a live database table, verifying everything. The same build let the guide spin directions through Google Maps, list hotel recommendations, and switch seamlessly between Portuguese and English replies. A lot of viewers keep asking whether you can monetize fast. The answer is yes. Deep Agent's own launch video practically telegraphed the plan. Create niche chatbots, package them as apps, connect Stripe, and charge. The AI recipe generator and AI resume booster examples both demonstrate paid gating. Users fill a few fields for free, but detailed reports unlock after checkout. Combine that with Abacus's generous API limits, and a single indie founder can operate a mini SaaS without renting an extra server. Security is not an afterthought. Credentials live in volatile memory unless you toggle persistent storage. OAuth tokens auto-expire, and the agent can revoke its own scopes once the task completes. These guardrails matter because many demos involve external services. Uploading YouTube URLs for video feedback, pulling NASA datasets, scraping TripAdvisor reviews. Nobody wants lingering keys floating around. Performance numbers are respectable. A typical app build peaks under half a gigabyte of RAM and wraps in 30 to 90 seconds, depending on how many external calls it makes. The PowerPoint generator took about 2 minutes because it fetched historical mission tables from 5 domains and rendered original charts. The summer camp website finished faster, closer to 1 minute, largely because the agent reused templates from earlier builds. Most intriguing is the way Deep Agent keeps a running mental map of newly discovered services. The A2A spec baked into its core lets one agent learn how to operate a mind mapping API today, then reuse that knowledge tomorrow when another prompt needs similar output. It's a feedback loop. Every fresh integration expands the playbook, reducing friction for future prompts. That's why a dashboard request can suddenly include an unexpected but handy bubble chart, or a chatbot site arrives already optimized for mobile. Abacus keeps shipping updates weekly, sometimes twice a week, and every drop feels like a power jump. In the last patch, they expanded browser-side debugging so you can watch the agent step through network calls if you want to peek under the hood. They also tweaked LLM selections so the agent can juggle GPT 4.0, Claude 3.5, and Gemini Ultra depending on task complexity, cost, and latency. You don't have to choose. The agent does the cost-benefit analysis on the fly. And yes, there is a growth path beyond $10. Higher tiers unlock more simultaneous tasks, priority GPU time, and SSO hooks for teams, but the feature set stays identical. The philosophy is simple. Let individuals experiment cheaply and convert heavy users later. That user-first stance explains why the feedback community is so active. Bug fixes often roll out within hours of a Discord report. One tiny detail that often gets overlooked is the prize money. Abacus isn't just dangling that $2,500 for PR. They actively feature the winners, push traffic, and bake the best builds into template galleries. So if you're tinkering on an AI tool already, pointing Deep Agent at your problem could literally pay the rent. Throw all of this together, and the takeaway is clear. We're looking at an agent that codes your app, drafts your presentation, records your video, and hosts the final product, all from a chat box. The learning curve is practically flat, the speed is bonkers, and the price is less than a streaming subscription. That's it for today. Go try the thing and tell me what you build. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.